a retail trader, as a human, getting an edge has to be systematic. There has to be some sort of quantitative, systematic element to it, and some discipline there, because they have to go into a longer time horizon. Where do retail traders, in your opinion, in all probability, get an edge over the market?
Well, I think, if you kind of put yourself somewhere in between the high frequency quant type hedge funds and the plain like long only typical value manager who, they look at years and years. So if you look at more, I guess what's referred to more as a swing trading style, which is, a few months, 1 month to 6 months around there.
Yeah.
I think you can find a lot of opportunities. But at the end of the day, though, you really have to mash your personality to your trading style. You can't necessarily take one approach, and it's not going to be a fit all.
Sure.
You have a kind of a model, if you will, or a process, but then you finesse it to your style. Because if you're not comfortable taking much risk, you shouldn't be trading the same thing as somebody who's very comfortable taking risk.
Sure.
That's kind of something that's been really useful for me, and something that took me a long time to learn. Is you're not going to be successful until you matches your trading approach to your personality.
So I mean, new guys who have literally never done anything in financial markets before, retail traders, open a trading account, put real money in there. It's part of their life savings, and obviously, like anybody else, they don't want to lose it. In terms of gaining a foundation, gaining an education in the first year or two, and then at the same time, obviously finding where opportunities lie. This kind of like weekly to monthly time horizon. There's so many different styles and so many different ways that can retail traders can approach that kind of like 1 to 6 month horizon. So finding the personality within that time horizon. Do you think it's possible for retail traders to be successful, like as a high percentage of them?
Well, not unless you have basically somebody holding your hand, at least in the beginning, because as soon as you put real money on the line, for a lot of retail traders, it's money that they don't want to lose, right?
Sure.
I mean, nobody wants to lose, but
Sure.
but I think if you trade your own money versus millions of dollars of somebody else's money, when you trade your own money and you lose, and then you think about, oh man, I could have used that money for this or that.
Yeah.
It is actually very difficult sometimes to deal with, especially in the beginning. So discipline is to me the most important thing in trading. But you need to have a process, and when you start out, you don't know how your trading style is going to fit, right, with the market. But you need somebody to help you out in the beginning, somebody to hold your hand, because there's so many mistakes that can be made in the beginning. And then the way this works is that you do a couple of mistakes, and then it kind of become a snowball that starts rolling down the hill. And before you know it, you blew out of half your account, and you don't really know what happened. You're like, oh, what just happened?
And nobody wants to blow half their account, right?
Right, and it's all about understanding risk management and discipline. Trading is a lot more complicated, really, than what you read in any book you can buy. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how you are emotionally and how you control your emotions. So if you trade a little, I don't know, some sim accounts, you might do great, but you don't have the emotional impact, which is huge. And especially when you lose, because you will lose on multiple trades, how you then react to those losses. And that is, I think, where it's really important to have somebody you can go to for help, and somebody can kind of guide you on the right path. But then eventually you develop your own style, and you become self-independent. But that, the learning curve can take some getting used to, and it can be really expensive to get to that point unless you have somebody who can guide you down the right path, I think.